Tag, Kinas, Captain Steeblio ist wieder mal am Start mit einer neuen Folge von ReZero, The Prophecy of the Throne, und die Kacke ist am Dampfen. Subaru hat seinen Zug gemacht und hat seinen Plan in die Tat umgesetzt. Die hat sich Melty geschnappt, also er, Emilia und Fersen sind in einem Dragon Carriage gewesen, haben sich Melty geschnappt und abgehauen, während Tiger, männlich wie er war, zurückblieb, um Sakura aufzuhalten, wo es mir immer noch ein mulmiges Gefühl macht. Und ja, Zoro kriegt es jetzt jedoch mit Wolf zu tun, und wir haben die Geschichte ein wenig, einen kleinen Teil der Geschichte, also der jetzigen Geschichte aus Salums Sicht gesehen, als er in der Kirche ankam, eine leere Kirche vorfand und dann von Sakuras Mana-Wespe zu den Slums beordert wurde. Und da sind wir nun. Salom and Puka soon arrive at the familiar roads and alleyways of the slums. According to the message that Sakura sent, the dragon carriage that Melty and the others are riding should pass through here.
守備よく先回りはできた。あとは連中を止めるだけ。だけど、サルム、あんたはできる？バカね、顔見りゃわかるだわさ。もう何年こうして組んでると思うな。メルティたちを連れてったのはスバルたちってことだわさ。
Salom couldn't keep secrets from his partner. Despite his taciturn personality, he isn't very good at keeping secrets, or perhaps this great spirit to be is just that good at reading his thoughts.
気のいい連中だわさ。それは間違いない。けど、それとあたいたちの目的と何にも関係はない。それもわかるだわさ。
Salom is reminded of the faces of those he met who were unrelated to this work. They were good people, a kind-hearted young man and his friends. Had they not interacted with Salom, they would have remained in peace. Maybe they kidnapped Melty to expose who she really is. Or perhaps... Nein, so sind die nicht.
多分取り返しがつかないのよさ。王都の暮らしは悪くなかった。ゴテゴテして騒がしいし、雑魚精霊が喧嘩売ってきて邪魔だった。でもそんな生活ともお別れだわさ。足がつかないように徹底的に。ねえ、あんたはやれるの？
Puka asks quietly. Salom responds with his unusual silence. Salom is unable to express his answer with words, and time passes on. Huh? Das klingt doch wie Wolf. Those calls of ridicule didn't come from the outside, they came from an inner voice deep in his heart. It is the voice of a cruel man that knows everything, his other self. The inner voice he had started hearing some time ago is his alternate personality, Wolf. After being chased out of their homeland, Salom decided to get his hands dirty so that he could be with his sister. Along the way, he met Puka. He spent his days working these unscrupulous jobs, not really understanding why. But after years had passed, this other man appeared in Salom. This overly familiar voice would insult Salom's work, whispering that he could do better. But that is a fact. When Salom lent his body to his voice, his full potential would be realized and all the work could be completed perfectly. Soon that voice called himself Wolf. He announced that he is Salom's other half and proved to everyone that he was useful. Salom himself acknowledged that. In fact, Wolf is many times stronger than Salom. His ruthlessness toward targets and his ability to be cold-hearted for the sake of winning set the two apart. Wolf would complete every task effortlessly. Salem would still hesitate at the crucial moment. By the time they realized it, Wolf had been tasked to do most of the work. All Salem does is act like some kind of hermit. Seeing his sister grow up healthy is one of Salem's few moments of happiness. That's why...
平和主義者のサルムお兄ちゃん、お前みたいな腰抜けには無理だ。お前にはあの連中は殺せない。安心しな。いつも通りに目を閉じてれば、その間に俺が全部終わらせてきてやる。何も好き好んで傷つくことはない。その分、俺は傷つく心もないんだ。お互いに適材適所ってなもんじゃないか。いつか妹を抱きしめるんだろう。なら善人の血で手は汚さないこった。
サルム、どうするの？そろそろ勇者が来るはずなのよさ。
Urged to make a decision, Salem opens his eyes. The contracted spirit looks at him with worry and Salem nods. He wasn't afraid of staining his hands with blood, he was just afraid of containing his other stronger self and getting Puka hurt. That's why...
Wolf, 頼む。
おいよ、腰抜け野郎。
He takes out a mask and wears it, completing the ritual that switches Salem and Wolf. In the next instant, the one who controls the body switches. Salem's consciousness falls into darkness, and the one who surfaces in his place.
変わったみたいね。
見りゃわかるだろ。
Puka klang nicht so, als fände sie das toll.
混乱したらかわいそうだから、わざわざおめかししてやってるんだぞ。これも全部お前への愛情ってわけだ。嬉しいか？
はいはい、ありがたいだわさ。それより状況は分かってるのね。
あいつの中でちゃんと聞いてたさ。さくらのやつが慌てふためく面が見れたら最高だったんだが、あの焦った伝言でひとまずは留飲を下げてやるとするさ。しけた面するなよ、プーカ。俺とお前で全部何もかも焼き尽くす。通り道は全部焼け野原。それでまた新天地へ。胸が弾むだろ。
あんたはあんたは辛くならないの？そんなに自分を傷つけて。
しけた面するなよ、プーカ。俺は前進してやるさ。引っ込んでる腰抜けと一緒にするな。
Wolf glares and growls out those words, a completely different demeanor from his usual jesting laughs. He sees the dragon carriage plowing through the road of the slums at amazing speed. Oh good.
お仕事の開始と行こうぜ、相棒。
分かってるだわさ。あたいはあんたの相棒。そう望まれて、だからそう貫く。
Puka klingt wirklich so, als ist ihr das nicht geheuer. Also Puka doch nicht Mastermind of all evil. Wolf becomes engulfed in flames with Puka's help, and he jumps high into the air. He then points his arm at the dragon carriage. He begins his attack. Time returns to the present. Wolf howls and emits flames that continue to chase after the dragon carriage. Even if I crouch down and brace myself, if we get hit with that even once, we're done for. We'll be burnt to a crisp. To prevent that, I grip the reins Emilia handed over to me to keep running the dragon carriage. Emilia stands up boldly and... Oh shit, it's about to going down. Even though I was getting scolded by Emilia, I deftly control the dragon carriage to evade the flames. Wait, am I? I can sense how great this animal is just from how the reins feel. I know for sure that Patrash is a thoroughbred. I think I picked the best one at Castleman. The flashy magic battle between Emilia and Wolf unfolds around the dragon carriage. Emilia keeps her surroundings in mind, but Wolf doesn't show the same consideration. We have to be careful so that the slums don't get burned down. Kleine, aber wichtige Unterbrechung. Naja, Emilia fights valiantly, despite having more to deal with than Wolf. Her bluish purple eyes turn to the bottom of the dragon carriage. As if waiting for the glance, the window that connects the coachman's seat and the dragon carriage opens up. Subaru? Oh, It-Referenz. Genau, Best Girl hier muss mal appreciated werden. That was truly great news from Ferris. I raised my fist into the air. All that left is... I'm taken aback by Emilia's trust in me. My heart feels hot, my cheeks feel hot, my ears feel hot. Anyway, I'm getting pumped up. Das sind komische Betonungen. Tja, Patrasch ist halt super.
弱気になってんの？だったら引っ込んでなさいな。あんたもサレムもまとめてあたいが守ってやるだわさ。腰抜きは仲良く後ろで抱き合ってれば。
ふはははは、下手な挑発だな。今さら俺がそんな言葉で発奮するか。勘弁してくれ大精霊さん。俺は卑劣卑怯奇襲上等のウォルフだ。卑劣術師の名にかけてどんな相手だろうと確実にやってやるさ。奴らもその列に加わるだけ。それだけの話だ。
ウォルフ。
Ignoring Puka's call, he continues to shoot flames at the dragon carriage as it runs. Huge magic spells go off one after another. Normally one would run out of mana, but that is not an issue for Wolf, because... On the palms of both of his hands are the ominous sights of the opponent evil eyes. When the evil eye shines, something interesting happens. The evil eye of avarice absorbs mana in the area, which Wolf devours and cycles into his body. As long as the world itself doesn't end, the supply is endless. Damn. Plebeians. The great spirit Puka creates the flames. Wolf Evil Eye supplies infinite mana. Together there's no battle they cannot win with sheer force. That's why... Plebeians war eine Beleidigung, das will ich jetzt gucken. Something is happening to the dragon carriage straight ahead. Before they were using ice shards to block, but something is different about them now. The ice shards are even finer and smaller, like hail or rainbows. Plebeian is primitiv. He holds up both hands to create an even bigger flame. Puka opens her eyes. Puka opens her eyes wide, but Wolf pays her no heed. Oh damn. The giant flame is unleashed, despite Puka's scream, drowned out by the sound of the fire. The flames approach the dragon carriage, and it seems that there was no way to stop it, once everything vanishes, dragon carriage and all. The next instant, a white fog expands explosively. The white haze engulfs the flames along with Wolf and Puka, cutting off their vision. When the haze clears, Wolf and Puka doubt their own eyes at the spectacle before them. Was denn? Huh? Crash! Finn! Oh, Ram.
同じ種類の粒子を並べて追っ手の攻撃を撹乱しようだなんて。こすいことを考えさせたらバルスの右に出る者はいないわね。
それ褒められてる気がしねえな。だが相手の意表は無事につけた。私とラムジョーが乗り込む隙も作れたのだから、君の小細工は大したものだよ。それは絶対に褒めてないね。わかるから。
Das heißt, wir haben jetzt Ram und Julius an Bord.
そんなつもりはないのだ。
Und zwei weitere mit Crush und Rem. I was busy dealing with Ram and Julius, who jumped into the dragon carriage. Deep in my heart I was cheering that the plan was working. Outside the window, the decoy dragon carriages were running alongside the real one. Thanks to the haze that Emilia created, the carrots keep shuffling, so they can't figure it out. All that's left is... Ja, aber er könnte ja einfach auf den Landdrachen gucken, der ihn zieht, ne? Also, du hast zwar die gleichen Wagen vielleicht, aber hast du auch bei jedem dann einen ähnlich aussehenden Landdrachen? Selbst wenn die ähnlich aussehen würden, vielleicht erkennt er gut genug, um Padrasch zu erkennen. Crush responds from the coach box with the reins in hand, even though her attendant's voice doesn't reach her. They've known each other for so long that she could close her eye and easily imagine her attendant's thoughts and actions. They each have an unwavering trust in the knowledge that the other will give it their utmost effort. Es ist immer schön, Crush in ihrer Rüstung zu sehen. Erinnert mich an den Kampf gegen den Weißen Wal. Gott, der war awesome.
Subaru とあの子のお姫様が乗ってる竜車がメルティを乗せた竜車のはずで。
そんなわかりやすい手を使うか。入れ替えるならそれも込みでやるはずだ。
そりゃそうなのよさ。でもそれじゃ
分かってる。さくさくさくさくささくらが言ってた通りだった。お前は何なんだよ、夏木スバル。
As their protagonist, the boy.
なんか怒られてる予感。
Ach was.
いちいちうるさいよ。それで頼んでたものは。
Die nimmt sich auch immer die Zeit, um Subaru dissen zu können, ne?
手術のための台、そして布や水、滞りなくだ。随分と徹底したものだが、俺も聞きかじりの浅い知識しかねえが、とにかく前準備は清潔さが大事だ。それがしくじったら目も当てられねえ。
潔癖なバルスのために。
Warte, will sie während der Fahrt operieren?
竜車の中をきれいにだけど。
それは私のつぼみに任せてもらおう。
Just as Julius says so, spirits of different colors dance around her.
クア、アロ、イク、イン、ネス。いずれも私と契約する純精霊たちだ。純精霊？
Quasi
精霊
spirits.
としての位を得る前の精霊よ。大精霊様候補と思えばいいわ。
騎士見習いの俺も含めると候補者だらけだな、この戦い。
目の前にいるのは偽の候補者だしね。
Adam's tongue is sharp. I hope that surgical knife will be just as sharp. And while we were talking...
よし。可能な限り車内を清潔にした。これで準備は完了だ。
じゃあ、いつでも取り掛かれる。風よけの加護もあるから安心快適。も
ちろん、ひっくり返らせられないことが大前提ではあるが。
I don't want to sound ominous, but if Wolf somehow figures out which drink carriage is the right one or loses his patience while searching, that's a very real possibility. And
痛みを和らげる薬とかないよ
な。安心して、痛さの不安でしょ。それならフェリちゃんの魔法で和らげてあげられるから。
そうなんだ。
ja, Felix kann ja die ganze Zeit einfach Heilung benutzen.
切る痛みって耐えられるようなもんじゃないし。
The surgery is to help save her life. If she dies from the pain, that would make it all for nothing.
しかし、麻酔みたいなまでまでできるとは、水の魔法って本当に便利なんだな。
あんまりひどい傷とか病気だと、痛いのを和らげる以外に何もしてあげられないことも多いしね。
I realized what I said. I was careless and quickly regretted it. Felix is a healing mage, in other words, a doctor. Even the best doctor in the kingdom can't save every life. That's a given.
だからこそ、君の魔法は世界で最も優しい。私は君の友であることを誇りに思う。
ああ、もうそんな話じゃないから。とにかくメルティちゃん様を会いにすぐに取り掛かっちゃう。
Nennen Sie halt Miaulti. Ferris seems to be hiding some embarrassment while Julius chuckles. Seeing this exchange between them makes me feel that there is a strong friendship there. No, it's love.
うるせえな、いるよ。今どっちも作戦の要してくれてるよ。あとは一生懸命リンガ売ってる。
はいはい。ほら、バルスも手伝いなさい。
分かってる分かってる。ったく。
Aram pokes my back, and I head back toward Melty. The surgery is about to begin on what I call the operating table, and to prepare for that. Oh, scheiße.
Melty ちゃん、起きたのか?
Komm wieder zu sich. Das ist nicht gut. Melty looks around with dazed eyes. Understandably, she doesn't seem to know what's going on. Right when she thought she was on a drinking ridge, it got flipped over and she lost consciousness. Of course, she's confused.
ごめん、事細かに説明したいんだが、今はその時間がない。ただ、これだけ信じてほしいんだが。君を縛り付けてる問題を俺たちで全部どうにかする。だから信じてほしい。メルティちゃん。
I thought my pleading sounded sincere, but I frown upon seeing that she's not responding. Silence appears to be coming from something other than confusion. And as if to confirm my worries, Melty's open her mouth. Huh? Wasn't letting my guard down, but it all happens so quickly. Melty knocks me to the floor. And I see something strange in Melty's eyes. Sie etwa auch einen Wolf?
おいラム、やりすぎるな。
手加減はしたわ。一体何が機嫌を損ねたの？そうじゃない。この反応、そんなのじゃないよ。
メルティ様、聞こえていますか？メルティ様、お返事を。
Ist überhaupt so viel Platz in einem Dragon Carriage?
まずいな。どうやら意識が半然としていない。それどころか、これは
操られてる？まさか。
どうやら引っかかったみたいですね。
引っかかった？今さらなんだ。何の話をしてるんだ？
いえいえ、ただね、考えてみてください。私、あれこれあれこれ次々とやり込められて、すごーく腹を立てていたんですよ。だったら一度くらいは相手を困らせたい。そのための嫌がらせだったら手間暇を惜しまず仕込むと思いませんか？
まさかメルに何かしたのか？
何かなんて曖昧ですよ。私はただ素直になって欲しかっただけ。あの子の王様になれる力を存分に振るって欲しいって思っただけだから、そのお手伝いをしたんです。
Jo, und was genau das sich abspielt, wobei at the same time near the Lugunica Castle. Irgendwas. Wie es weitergeht, ganz einfach, wie es weitergeht, erfahren wir dann in der nächsten Episode, Kinders. Macht's gut, seid mal schade, danke fürs Zusehen, haut rein, kennt das Spiel. Ciao.